Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. Please hit that like and subscribe button because I would appreciate that as well. I definitely wanted to talk about Phil Spencer and some things that he had to say on Twitter last night and elaborate a little bit more with something that I thought deserved its own video. And when Phil Spencer was asked about, doing something in retaliation to all the media and things like that, and people taking shots at Xbox, which, let's be honest, has happened quite a lot lately. He basically came out, and this is what he said. He said he wants to do the best job he can for Xbox, and feedback is part of the job. He reads it, takes it in, and it has an impact. And the team, and he is very motivated by a lot of that with the media hate and things like that. So I think that that's very important. Like, they listen, and they take it in, and that is part of his job. But to be motivated by, that's something that I didn't really take into account before, and it's something that I know a little bit about, which is, taking in this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? He's very excited about Scorpio. He's talking it up. Obviously, Microsoft is talking it up. He says that they got to have their first-party games on point for the launch of Scorpio. To say that the hate and the critiques kind of drives him, I know a little something about that. You know what I mean? Like, as far as what I do here on YouTube, a lot of that does drive me as well. Like, you want to do well to kind of rub it in their face, and I can get that. Like, Phil is a good guy, and I think Phil is doing a fantastic job with Xbox, but at the same time, I think that he has that thing about him, that competitiveness. That's why he's the same Phil that said he was in it to win it. And I wholeheartedly believe that. I believe that Phil wants to win it. I believe that Phil wants to do a good job and do good things. And I think that he wants Xbox to be successful. And so that's why I think that he says things like this. He even says, you know what I mean? They're very motivated by this stuff, And I think that they tend to, no matter what they do, right? No matter what Microsoft does, no matter how great Xbox Scorpio is or whatever it's going to be called, no matter how great it is, whenever something goes a little bit wrong or there's something a little bit negative about Xbox, they're always going to revert back to the super negative stuff, to the 2013 DRM, to stuff that happened before Phil was even there. So I'm definitely excited to see where Phil is going to take Xbox. He also basically went on to say that they were going to focus on the new IP, the first-party IP, right? He's talking about how they had to build up the Xbox Live. They totally rebuilt it, and the OS on Xbox One, and they're bringing that same focus and dedication to their first-party games lineup. You have to remember, Phil's only been in there for 3 years, and how long does it take to actually make a game? Like, especially a new game, at least 3 years. So at least 3 years, and so I think that we are pretty damn close to being able to see his vision for Xbox. And this E3 is going to be the most important, the most telling that we'll ever have in the history of Xbox. I mean, you cannot underestimate how big this E3 has to be, how big it will be. The things that I've heard, the things that are going to go down, the things that we're going to see, the things that we're going to hear, it's all going to be fantastic. Like, I cannot overhype this enough. Like, it's not just hype or mindless hype or anything like that. This is the legit stuff that we're going to get, and it's going to be pretty damn awesome, like game-changing things. And I say that figuratively and literally. Like, the game is going to be switched upside down. This is going to be fantastic, and to hear that he's motivated by the hate and by the critique and all this stuff, that's great, because that's what you want in somebody. You don't want somebody just to cast that side, people that have maybe critique you or whatever. You want to, take somebody that maybe takes those things into account, and that's what Phil does, and I think that it's going to make Xbox better in the long run. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I will leave the link to the article in here so you guys can check it out and for yourself, and tell me what you think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.